Hey guys, it's Jo. So anxiety is a pretty universal feeling. Pretty much everyone on planet Earth has felt it at some point. But anxiety is a problem for a lot of survivors and people who have experienced trauma. So yesterday we interviewed my friend Abby on her experience with panic attacks and a tool that she uses called grounding, which helps her slow down her panic attack, which I've also used, which has been really effective for me as well. So I want to talk today a little bit more about anxiety. Over the last 6 years especially, it's been a real problem in my life. And a lot of people, when they think of anxiety, they think about feeling nervous about something, right? People talk about butterflies in your chest or butterflies in your stomach. Panic attacks and anxiety disorder do not feel like butterflies in your chest. They feel like an elephant on your chest. They feel like physical pain a lot of the time. It manifests itself in many different ways for many different people. I know that's been my experience. A lot of survivors I've talked to of all different kinds of trauma have problems with anxiety, and it only makes sense because when you experience trauma, suddenly the world is not what you thought it was. It's not a safe place anymore, everything's different, and you have to readjust. And so it takes your mind and your body a really long time to adjust to that. Anxiety, unfortunately, is oftentimes a really natural part of that adjustment. To be totally honest with you, I probably feel anxious about 80% of the time. It's most of the time in varying degrees. I'll have weeks where it's bad enough where I physically feel pain in my chest for days at a time because I'm so anxious. And when people ask me, what are you anxious about? I don't really have an answer. It's not like there's a nagging worry. It's just that there's a physical sensation of panic, of dread, of fear, of anxiety. So when it gets bad, or when I feel it coming on, I may try the grounding exercise, which we talked about yesterday, but here are some other things that have been helpful for me. I think the biggest one is exercise. If I am super anxious, I have to move. And by making my heart start beating faster, even though it already is, and by making myself breathe faster even though I already am, it's almost like it shocks my body back into the right rhythm, if that makes any sense. And so I'll go to the gym, or I'll go to practice. Maybe I'll take the dogs for a walk. Another thing, and don't make fun of me for this, but is singing. Not a great singer, and you will never hear me sing, but sometimes when I'm really anxious, I will crank on a song like really loud and start belting out to it, because it is the only way that I can get my breath to stop freaking out and calm down. And when you are singing, you are forcing the air in and out of your lungs at a certain rate, and you are, singing along in a rhythm, and it helps my body and helps my breath to calm down, weirdly enough. Another thing that helps me is driving. If I'm super anxious and I just can't get it to stop, sometimes I'll just get in my car and I'll drive somewhere, for 20 minutes. I'll just drive in a circle, or I'll drive somewhere I like to go that's pretty, whatever. Because driving for me is a way of not feeling contained. I don't feel stuck when I'm, moving in a car. And in a car with locked doors, I don't feel like anyone can hurt me. That helps my system to calm down a little bit. Tomorrow, I'm really excited. We're gonna hear from Devaney, who is a yoga instructor. She's gonna talk about her journey with anxiety and yoga, because everyone tells you, if you have anxiety or depression, oh my God, you should come to a yoga class with me. Well, is that always the best option? Her answer might surprise you, so make sure that you tune in tomorrow to hear what she has to say. Also, in the upcoming weeks, I'm gonna be talking to other survivors of sexual assault and domestic violence who have agreed to be interviewed on camera, and so I'm so excited to share with you what they have to say and to let you know even more that you really, really aren't alone. I'm Jo Beckwith, and as always, please subscribe to my channel or my Facebook page if you'd like to see more videos like this, and I really look forward to seeing you next time.